we have data in this notepad. So this data we have to load into the staging table, right? So for that, we have to create a script called SQL loader script, control script. That is a step 4. So this is step 4. So step 4 is develop the control script. Develop the control script, or you can say SQL loader, to load the data from the CSV file. Okay, from this file, XX Nokia CSV file, to staging table. This is our staging table. This is empty now, right? We have to load into this table from the CSV file to this table. So XX Nokia items stage. Okay, the script is this. You have to write the script. Okay, what we have to write is load data. Then in file. Okay, so before this, we are on dialect. Step 3. Move the CSV file, .csv file, that is XX Nokia items .csv file to the Linux server into PPPL inventory bin path. Okay, use in WinSCP. Okay. So this CSV file we created, right? The CSV file we have to move into the server first. Okay. So for that, there will be a tool called WinSCP. You have to double click on this WinSCP. Here host will be the apps.aura.com. Root common in your system also it will be the same. Root and welcome. Click login. Okay, so it is connected to server. This is the Linux server now. Okay, and this is your local machine. So in local machine, where is our file? In C:\BT directory. In item conversion, our file is there. This we have to move to a folder called. All the folders are available in apps and apps. What apps? Yeah, app test, VIS, and apps, st, APPL. In APPL, from APPL, it's common. APPL, the directory is inventory because we are doing the inventory. So we have to go to inventory, 12, and bin. There is a folder called bin. So in this, we have to place. Your file should be moved to this place. Just drag and drop here. Okay, copy. So this server, this path you will come to know, like with the database administrator, or you can directly run the program and you can check that. Okay, that we'll discuss in detail. Okay? So move the file, that is XX Nokia items.csv file, to Linux server into this directory. Okay, using WinSCP. Okay, that's a step 3. Then step 4 is done. So step 3 and step 4 are done. Step 5. Develop the control script SQL loader to load the data from the CSV file to the staging table. So when you write the script load data, the first one is load data in file. The path we have created, right? The path, this path we have to give. The path where the file is available, that path we have to give. Okay, in file. Then slash, what is our file name? XXNokia.csv. XX Nokia .c. So load in file, from there we have to give this into table, our table name. So this is our table. Into this table, fields terminated by comma, because the values are separated with comma, right? So when you double click here, it will be it is separated by comma, correct? So this separated by comma is nothing but this fields terminated by comma, optionally enclosed by inverted commas. This is inverted commas in the single quotation. So why that is, sometimes you will receive the data like this also. Sometimes you will also receive with inverted commas like this. Okay, so that should also cover. Okay, that is why we have given this. So optionally enclosed by this trailing null columns. So the trailing null columns are also important for sometimes what will happen. So this data looks like this. It will be a space here. Okay, in between lines. That is also like covered. Or sometimes there will be any data in that column. Okay, so that is also covered. So that is the reason we have to give that. Next, item name. Okay, in the table, first value should be loaded into the item name field. Right, this should go to the item name in the staging table. Right, item name. This is the description and this is the template. The same order we have to give. Item name, description. Okay, then template. So the replace, this is not mandatory, but better if you can give that. So that is actually what will happen with this. Like as discussed, if there is a space here after the last column, after this last value, if there is a space or there is a carriage written, those will be replaced. Okay, so those will be replaced with that. That is why we will use, but it's not mandatory. You can just simply comma, 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 you can give here. So yeah. So replace, and that should be in inverted commas. Okay. This is not the item. This will be the description. And template. Template of CHR of 13. The CHR of 13 is nothing but those enters and all. If any spaces will be replaced. So this is the script, we have to write it, and this script we have to place in the server again. Okay, same above script as for example XX Nokia underscore items. Okay, underscore just dot ctl. That's it. That's a control script in local machine. Local machine. Now move above control file. Okay, control file to the server. Okay, and this is the path. Again, we have to take this path. Into this path only we have to. Where the CSV file is saved, the same place we have to use it for this also. Okay, this is the step. Here you can also give their headings, right? Headings also there. You can give options skip equal to 1. So this option skip equal to 1 will skip the headers. This option skip equal to 1. So this option skip equal to 1 will just skip the headers. Yeah, so now we have to take this script. Just it is simple, like in the notepad only we have to write it. Notepad, okay. Options keep equal, load data, and this is the place we have the CSV file. We want to load it to this table, then all these things are there. The file save as in our local directory where we created, right, in the C colon BT directory item conversion. So what XX Nokia items, okay, dot CTL you have to give. Okay, you can save it as XX Nokia items dot CTL. Then close this. Go to that folder and see the file is there. If you double click open, if you double click, it will be open. Okay, close this. Now move this file to the server. This in the WinSCP, move this file also to the server. So we have CTL file, we have CSV file, and we have staging table, right? Temporary table also there. Now, whatever is available in the CSV, that should go to the staging table. For that, we develop the control script. So it will take the data from this Nokia item CSV file in this directory and insert into this table. Okay. So now, once this is done, how to do that? How to run this program? So the step 6 is create the concurrent program executable, okay, with executable method as SQL loader. Okay. So here executable name, that same name we can use. XX Nokia, okay, that we can do. Executable Nokia items. So what we'll do, I'll go to the Oracle applications. So now we have to create a concurrent program. So in system administrator responsibility, concurrent, then program, first executable, right? So I'm creating the executable. Yeah, executable, and I will give the whatever the control script name we have given, that we can give. So XX Nokia items, and short name also I will same. Application, it is for the inventory. Description is not mandatory. SQL loader, you will see the SQL loader here. Okay, SQL loader. Then execution file name will be the same. The control script name what you have given, it should be the same. Okay. XX Nokia underscore items. So I'll write here. Short name Nokia items. Then application, that is inventory, and description is not mandatory. Execution type, right? This one, execution method, it should be SQL loader, SQL star loader, and executable file, okay, executable file name. So it will be XX Nokia items. So it should be the control file name. Okay. So next, save and close the form. Just will save this and we'll close it. Now we'll go to concurrent. Executable part is done, right? We have to go to define. So here I can say here access Nokia items, load items from flat file to staging table. From flat file, okay. So load items from flat file. Short name the same will be Nokia items. Nokia items. So application will be inventory. Description not it, but executable. So the executable name what we have given here, this one. This short name we have to give. So it's the same we are giving. So no confusion here. Okay. So that's it. Then save. It says SQL loader. Just taken correct. Then save. Okay. Here. Concurrent program defined. So the program name access Nokia load items from flat file. Okay, this is the name. We have to give the user friendly name. It should not be like executable name, something like that. It should be the meaningful name. And yeah, short name is same. And application, that is inventor, this one, executable name. So it will show the method as, method will be displayed automatically. Okay. So again, save and close the form. So next, step 7. Assign above concurrent program to the request group of inventory, vision, operations, USA responsibility. Okay, so that you know what is the request group. So to know that, we'll save this and we close this. We have to go to security, then we have to go to responsibility, define. These are all common steps we used to do every frequently, right? So F11, inventory, vision, operations. So in this, all inclusive GUI. Okay, the request group is all inclusive GUI. So we have to go to security request group, F11. All inclusive GUI. Here we have to attach the concurrent program. So we'll click this and we'll write the program access Nokia load items from platform. Save it. Okay, close this. Okay, so that is all inclusive GUI. Okay, so step 8 is done. Next, step 8. Sorry. Switch to the responsibility. Switch to the inventory, vision, operations, USA responsibility, and submit the program. So how you will submit that? New request. Okay, then submit request in that single request. Okay, and the request name is XX Nokia. Yes, we'll submit this program. So now step 7 is done. Step 8. We'll go to file, switch responsibility. Okay, inventory, vision, operations. Okay. So now we have to submit the request. Now before submit, we have the data in CSV file, but we don't have the data in the staging table, right? We have the data in only the flat file. Now from the CSV file, we have to load it to this table. So yeah, we have to submit new requests, single request. Okay, here we'll give that name. XX Nokia load items from the flat file. Submit. It will ask you submit another request. No. Fine. So it should complete in normal status. Okay, it is completed. You can go to view log. In the view log, we can see here, if any errors, it will go to the bad file directory. Here you can see, okay, the directory is this. In this directory, you will see the file. If any errors, data file is this, bad file is this, discard file is this. Now here you can see this table in this loaded from every logical record. These are all the items. Table XX Nokia items STG, 4 rows loaded successfully. So skipped one record because titles are skipped and logical records read 4. No records rejected. No records given warning. Now, so we should see this data in this table, right? So we'll go to this table. Yeah, we'll run this table. Now you can see this. So now the data is available in staging table. Okay, this is a level 1. Okay, from the flat file to temporary table we loaded. From here, we have to develop the program and validate records. All the correct records we have to load into the MTL system items B table. So how to do that? There is a process in that we have to load into the interface table, then we have to load into the base table. Okay, that process we will discuss. We will discuss continuation steps in the tomorrow's class. So the today's class is how you will get the data and how to load into some temporary table. That's first we have to do. So you will be learning this, how to get the data, how to create a CSV file and how to use SQL loader scripts, okay, and how to run it. Okay. Rajita, you have any questions in this?
Sir, is the names of that what to say, those are control scripts, whatever you wrote, file names, it should be same as something triple X or something, or it can be anything.
It's better, like generally in the companies will follow the naming conventions with XX Nokia. That is, XX is nothing but it is a custom name. Okay, so you can have any name. It's not a problem. You can have just any name. It's not compulsory to give that
And
XX
also
something
staging
like.
table same as that file name, UK file name.
Yeah, it is better to give that file name underscore STG, because so that by seeing this we can understand. Any other consultants can understand, okay, this is staging table or temporary table. But it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory, but better we follow the, yeah.
Yeah, correct. Before moving this CSV file itself, we got it created. How it was? Okay, it is a temporary. Okay, created it just with those definition. It got created. Okay, fine.
Yeah, yes.
And in that control script screen, if you show me, one second.
This one?
Their control script screen, yeah. Their trim item that CHR is there. That is
Okay.
CHR
This is
13.
not mandatory. Yeah, this is not mandatory. This is CHR 13 is nothing but enter. If any enter, that means any written symbol will be there, right? That will be replaced. Sometimes what will happen when they extract from other systems, the enter symbol will show. Okay, there will be an enter symbol that will show. The enter symbol looks like this in your data file, like CHR 13. So this is nothing but what blank, right? When you press enter from between line to line, right? Here there is a gap.
Correct.
That will be replaced. Okay, but this is again, it's not mandatory. When you look at the data, you will come to know, okay, is there any enters, is there any gaps in between? Okay, so if it's there, then we can write this. Otherwise, just you can ignore these threads. This replace you can ignore. Simply you can give comma here, that's it.
Okay.
Got it, right? Yeah.
Got it, sir. That's all.
Okay.
So this is a PLSQL program. Whatever control script is there written, all the keywords are there in general PLSQL program, or else
It is, we have to write it in Notepad only. You write it in Notepad and same as filename.ctl.
ETL file. Okay.
CTL, yeah, extension should be CTL. Then when you register it in Oracle application, that time you have to select as SQL loader, correct? But before that, we have to place that in the server.
Okay. Definitely this Oracle app supports only Unix or else MS Microsoft.
Yeah, it's a Linux server. It's a Linux server.
Okay, sir. That's all.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, Hamza, any questions from your end?
Yeah, so regarding the control file, so
Okay.
do we also perform any kind of DML other than inserting, sir?
See, we have three options, either insert, truncate and append. Okay, so append when you want to add the data to the existing file, and truncate means existing data, if something is there already, that will be eliminated. Then insert, that's a default, like it will be inserted new data. Yeah, I'll explain what else we can do with the SQL loader script. What else we can put in the control script? I will explain this after the interface and conversions. Like suppose you want to put where conditions. Okay, so
Right.
those things, how we will do that in SQL loader?
Okay, so my question is, like, to have that staging table created, is there any way to do that, or it's just like we have to create like a regular normal table and do this stuff?
No, we have to create like normal table only.
Okay, there is no other automated process.
To create the table, to create the
Yeah.
table, there is
I thought, see, we are using SQL loader, so why don't we include that creation step also in this SQL loader and tell the SQL loader to create table and then insert? No.
I don't think it will allow to create the
No,
tables, details.
I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking. So I'm not.
Even I'm not. Yeah, I understand, Hamza. Even I am not sure about it, but I will check. I will check. Is there any possibility of it?
I'm not much familiar with the loader, so that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
I'll browse and I'll try to get the syntax and uses of SQL loader.
I am familiar with the commands. What commands we can use apart from this in SQL loader, but like I never tried to create the table from the SQL loader itself. But I will also try. Is that option is there that allows to? But otherwise, generally, what is other option is shell script can be created. In the shell script, again that SQL like creating tables can be created. But that is also, I don't think like it's good. Generally, we'll do like this. We'll create the table and we'll create the control script separately. Why? Because whenever you run the control script, right, again it will try to create the table if it is allows. Okay.
You're right.
Yeah, so that problem will come. But the table creation is only one time. Running that SQL loader script could be many times or one time. It all depends how we are loading the data. If you wanted to load the data every day, then we have to run this SQL loader script every day, right? So, but we don't want to create the table every day.
No, not required. Yeah, I'm fine, sir. All clear.
Okay, then tomorrow we develop the interface program.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thanks, Sanjay. Thanks for your time. Thanks, Rajita.
Yeah.
Thanks for your time.
Same here, sir. Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Yeah, hi Murali, how are you?
Yeah, hi Gopal. Good morning.
Yeah, how are you Murali? Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Just
so, okay. Okay, so let's wait for a couple of minutes to join others also. We are expecting 3 to 4 members. Mahesh, Satish, and Rajshekhar and Archana.
SMS నేను ఇంకా కంప్లీట్ చేయలేదు బట్ ఐ విల్ డూ ఇట్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ సెండ్ ఇట్ టు యు.
Okay, okay.
కొంచెం వర్క్ ఉంది అది అండర్స్టాండ్.
Okay, okay, lovely. Yeah.
అది స్ట్రగుల్ అవుతా ఉన్నాను కొంచెం ఓఎం రిలేటెడ్ అసైన్మెంట్ ఇచ్చారు ఫర్ టెస్టింగ్. ఇట్స్ కంప్లీట్లీ కస్టమ్ అప్లికేషన్.
Oh, okay. అంటే కస్టమ్ ఫార్మ్స్ డెవలప్ చేశారా?
లేదు, ఎంటైర్ అప్లికేషన్ ఇస్ కస్టమ్.
Oh, okay, okay.
మాడ్యూల్ ఇట్సెల్ఫ్ కస్టమ్ మాడ్యూల్, అది ఓఎం.
Okay.
సో కస్టమ్ మాడ్యూల్లో అసలు ఇంతవరకు ఆర్డర్ క్రియేషన్ కానీ ఏం చేయలేదు.
Okay, okay.
ఇప్పుడు రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఏంటంటే ఒక ఆర్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అసలు అది ఎలా ట్రిగ్గర్ అవుతుంది అది ట్రేస్ అవుట్ చేసి చెప్తున్నారు. బిహైండ్ లో వర్క్ ఫ్లో లింకింగ్ ఉంది, వర్క్ ఫ్లో PL/SQL అప్లికేషన్స్, సో టేబుల్స్, నథింగ్.
ఓకే. ఫామ్ ఓపెన్ చేశారా? ఫస్ట్ అసలు సేల్స్ ఆర్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేయడానికి ఒక ఫామ్ ఉంటుంది కదా, ఆ ఫామ్ ఓపెన్ చేశారా మీరు? ఫామ్ ఓపెన్ చేసి చూసారా?
ఫామ్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, ఆర్డర్ ఎంటర్ చేశాను, ఫీల్డ్స్ అన్ని చేశాను. ఒక ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది, స్క్యూ ఐటమ్ అవైలబిలిటీ లేదనో లేదంటే డిస్క్రిప్షన్ లేదనో చెప్తుంది.
ఓకే, ఓకే, ఓకే. అంటే ఆ ఐటమ్ ఎక్కడ నుండి వస్తుంది, ఏ టేబుల్ నుండి వస్తుందో చూసి, అంటే ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఐటమ్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు మీరు సేల్స్ ఆర్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఐటమ్ ఎట్లా లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకున్నారా లేదా?
ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఉన్న ఆర్డర్ ని కాపీ చేశాను. కాపీ ఆర్డర్ ఉంది కదా, కాపీ ఆర్డర్ ని కాపీ చేశాను. ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ ఆర్డర్ ని కాపీ చేసి దాంట్లో యాక్షన్స్ లోకి వెళ్ళి సంథింగ్ లైక్ రిలీజ్ హోల్డ్స్ చేసిన తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ మళ్ళా ఎంటర్డ్, బుక్, షిఫ్ట్ ఇవన్నీ ఉంటాయి కదా. బుక్ ఆప్షన్ స్టేటస్ కదా చేంజ్ చేస్తున్నాను లైన్స్ టేబుల్ లో. ఎర్రర్ మెసేజ్ వస్తుంది. అక్కడ ఐటమ్ లోకి వెళ్ళి ఐటమ్ లో ఉన్న ఐటమ్ టైప్ చేంజ్ చేయాలని ట్రై చేస్తే అది వర్క్ అవ్వట్లేదు. ఆల్రెడీ ఇట్స్ అ బుక్, యూ కెనాట్ చేంజ్ దిస్ అని వస్తుంది.
సో అది సేమ్ కొత్త సేల్స్ ఆర్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు కూడా అలాగే వస్తుందా?
అసలు కొత్త సేల్స్ ఆర్డర్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి అంటే దాంట్లో వాల్యూస్ ఏం ఎంటర్ చేయాలి, ఏ ఫీల్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయి అనేది మనకి ఐడియా లేదు.
అప్పుడు చాలా చాలా చూడాలి.
సో ఇంకొకటి అదే వర్క్ ఫ్లో ట్రిగ్గర్ అవుతుంది. సో
ఓకే
ఎట్లా అంటే ఒక ఆర్డర్ ని కంప్లీట్ ప్రాసెస్ మొత్తం రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అనమాట. అంటే ఒక చిన్న చేంజ్ చేశారు. ఇప్పుడు ఒక ఆర్డర్ ఫుల్ఫిల్మెంట్ ఉంది కదా, ఆర్డర్ బుకింగ్ నుంచి అసలు ఆర్డర్ ఎంటర్, ఆర్డర్ బుక్, ఆర్డర్ షిప్పింగ్, షిప్ కన్ఫర్మ్డ్, డెలివర్డ్, దెన్ ఇన్వాయిస్, దెన్ ఇన్వాయిస్. సో ఇది ఎంటర్ కదా. సో ఇన్వాయిస్ అయిన తర్వాత
ఓకే
ఇక్కడ కన్సాలిడేషన్ అని చెప్పేసి ఒక మెథడ్ ఉంది, కన్సాలిడేషన్ ఇన్వాయిస్.
ఓకే ఓకే
మల్టిపుల్ ఆర్డర్స్ ఎంటర్ చేసిన తర్వాత మల్టిపుల్ ఆర్డర్స్ అన్ని కలిపి కన్సాలిడేట్ చేస్తాం.
ఓకే
ఆ కన్సాలిడేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మళ్ళా బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ లో ఆటో ఇన్వాయిస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏదో ఒకటి ఉంది. ఆటో ఇన్వాయిస్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేసినప్పుడు ఒక ఇన్వాయిస్ జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. ఆ ఇన్వాయిస్ రియల్ డేట్ లేదు అంటే కన్సాలిడేట్ చేయదు. సంథింగ్ అది అన్క్లియర్ ఫంక్షనాలిటీ అన్నమాట ఇవన్నీ. సో దీనికి సంబంధించి ఒక ప్యాకేజ్ లో చిన్న కోడ్ చేంజ్ చేస్తారు.
ఓకే ఓకే
అది టెస్ట్ చేయడానికి ఫ్రమ్ ద బిగిన్ టు ఎండ్ కంప్లీట్ ఆర్డర్ ప్రాసెస్ చేసి ఎక్కడ ప్రాబ్లం అయింది, ఆ ప్రాబ్లం క్లియర్ అయిందా లేదా చెక్ చేయమంటారు. సిచ్యువేషన్ అర్థమైంది సార్. ఇందులో మొత్తం ఉంటుంది యాక్చువల్గా ప్రాసెస్ మొత్తం. దీనికి ఫస్ట్ ఫామ్ లెవెల్లో ఉంటుంది, నెక్స్ట్ అది వర్క్ ఫ్లో లెవెల్లో ట్రిగ్గర్ అవుతుంది, వర్క్ ఫ్లో నుంచి మళ్ళీ ప్యాకేజెస్ లోకి అవుతుంది, ప్యాకేజెస్ నుంచి తర్వాత కాంకరెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ సబ్మిషన్ ఉంది, కాంకరెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్ సబ్మిషన్ అయిన తర్వాత మళ్ళీ స్విచ్ మాడ్యూల్కి వెళ్ళి ఏఆర్లోకి వెళ్ళి ఇంకొక ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేయాలి.
సైకిల్ అనమాట. సైకిల్ అంటే కస్టమ్ ఫామ్స్.
సో నెక్స్ట్ ఫైనల్ గా వెళ్ళి బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ లో అంటే టేబుల్స్ లో ఇక్కడ కస్టమ్ టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, స్టాండర్డ్ టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, హెడర్ టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి, స్టేటస్ టేబుల్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో వాటికి రియల్ డేట్ పాపులేట్ అయిందా లేదా అనే కాన్సెప్ట్ చిన్నది చెక్ చేయడానికి, కానీ మొత్తం తెలియదు. అదే కుక్కట్పల్లి వెళ్ళాలి కానీ హైదరాబాద్ లో ఏమీ తెలియదు. అది
అంటే ఫస్ట్ మనకి ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలని తెలియాలి, ఎలా వెళ్ళాలి అనేది తెలుసుకోవచ్చు, మరి ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలని తెలియాలి.
కానీ ఆయన అలా కాదని కంప్లీట్ పాత చెప్పాలన్నమాట. ఎక్కడి నుంచి మొదలు పెట్టావు, ఏమేమి ట్రిగ్గర్ అయింది, ఎందుకు ట్రిగ్గర్ అయింది, మొత్తం ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయండి. క్రిటికల్ అయితే సో ఇదే లింక్ లో జాయిన్ అవుతున్నారా వాళ్ళు కూడా?
అవునండి, ఇందులో
ఈ వర్క్ ఫ్లోస్ లింక్ ఉంటుంది. ఆర్డర్ మేనేజ్మెంట్
కాంబినేషన్ లో మీకు యూనిక్ వస్తుంది. ఆర్డర్ నెంబర్ కూడా అంతే. ఓకే, నేను ఒకసారి మీకు ఒకసారి డాక్యుమెంట్ కూడా చూడండి మీరు. దిస్ విల్ హ్యావ్ లైక్ ఆల్ ద టేబుల్స్ అండ్ ద రిలేషన్స్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్.
ఓకే,
ఒకసారి ఇది చూడండి.
R12 based.
Yeah, so yeah, R12 based. Okay, so okay, meanwhile you look into that. So just again have a discussion. మీరు అది ఒక స్క్రీన్ షాట్ తో సహా ఉంది, సో యూ కెన్ గో త్రూ వన్ బై వన్, స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్. That will help you. Mike, so most of the things will be clear with that.
Okay. And the customer.
Yeah. Yes, step by step.
ఒకసారి మల్టీ ఆర్గ్యూల్ కూడా పంపించింది, నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్ అదే కదా?
కంకరెంట్ ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏవైనా కాదని అదే ఉంటుంది. Yeah, hi Satish, how are you?
Hi Gopal, good.
Yeah, hi Mahesh, you there? Okay.
Yes, Gopal, I'm here.
Okay, Mahesh. Yeah. So yeah, agenda for this today's agenda is creating concurrent part of the AOL. So we discussed about users, responsibilities, and request group, how to assign the responsibilities to the request group. So some topics we discussed in AOL. The next topic is this creating concurrent programs. Okay, so this is our agenda. Satish, I haven't received the email. Sorry, I think I received your email. I replied to you. Okay.
Yes, I checked that mail.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is today's agenda, concurrent program. Okay. So basically, what is concurrent program is? It is like run the or submit programs, various types of programs in Oracle applications. Okay, various types of programs in the sense that we can call them as like requests. Say, for example, you want to see the output of Oracle reports and SQL scripts, PLSQL scripts, SQL loaders, etc. So to see the output of them, we have to create a concurrent program. So concurrent, basically it is something like this, concurrent. Okay, this is one of the AOL menu, okay, in Oracle applications, and it has two forms. One is executable and second one is defined. So what executable will do is, okay, this form is used to create the executable, okay, for the executable files like, okay, PLSQL store procedures, and SQL loader scripts and shell scripts, okay, and Oracle reports, okay, etc. So whenever you want to see or register the Oracle report and shell scripts or SQL loader scripts or PLSQL store procedures, etc., we have to use the concurrent menu. In that, we have to use the executable. Okay, so executable is a form, and this form will help you to create the executable. Okay, so what type of value, what type of files that you are going to execute? For that, we have to create an executable. Okay, so this form has executable name and executable method and executable file and application, okay, etc. So whenever we want to run or register PLSQL store procedures, register and run, okay, PLSQL store procedures, comma, Oracle reports, comma, SQL loader, scripts, etc. Okay, we have to create this form. Then next to define, there is another form called define. Okay, this form is used to define the concurrent program, okay, which user is going to submit from the responsibility. Okay, so what exactly the user has to select to see the output of the PLSQL procedure or Oracle report. Okay, for that we have to create the define, and this define, this form will be linked with the short name of the concurrent program, executable. So from this and this, the relation will be the short name of the concurrent program executable. Okay, so this topic we are going to discuss today. It's a one of the AVL, concurrent is one of the AVL, and there will be a concurrent and program. So there's a submenu called program, and this is the one of the AVL which is used to register Oracle reports and PLSQL procedures, etc. And this concurrent program has two types of forms. One is executable and second one is define. So in the executable, okay, we have to give exactly what you are going to register. So that means which type of object output you are going to see. Which type of object means either it is PLSQL procedure or SQL loader, what type of output. Okay, and after this we have to define a form, or we have to use a define the form which is used to provide the exact name that user is going to check, or user is going to submit, or user is going to use. Okay, so that we have to write here, and this will be having a link with the executable with the concurrent program short name. There is a short name, with that you will be attaching this executable to this, and this form we have to attach to the responsibility. Okay, from the responsibility only user can see the data, user can view the output of that concurrent program. Okay, so yeah, this is what we are going to discuss. Okay. So the agenda for this is creating concurrent programs in Oracle applications. So what is concurrent and what is menu is, concurrent program is nothing but it's a form. It's a concurrent is a menu, in that program is one of the submenu, and this is also we'll call it as AOL object. Okay, and it has two forms. Okay, this has two forms. One is executable form and second one is define. The executable is whenever you want to register a PLSQL program or SQL script, shell script, Oracle reports, etc., we have to use this executable form. Okay, so in the executable form only we have to give the procedure name or SQL loader name, etc. And define, the define is nothing but executable you cannot run, you cannot do, or you cannot execute it from the responsibility. So the process is, first executable should be created, after this we have to define it. When you define, you have to attach this executable to the define form, then the define data, whatever you give the complete name, okay, that we have to attach it to the responsibility. So the concurrent program name which you write in the define form will be used by the users from the responsibilities. Okay, so now example. Okay, develop a procedure and register in Oracle applications. Okay, applications to see the output of the program. Output of the PLSQL store procedure. See, all these things will be covered, but slowly, like when we talk about the interfaces and conversions, that time we'll be talking about the SQL loaders and shell scripts, etc. When we talk about the Oracle reports, that time we'll be talking about the reports. But now, to understand this what is concurrent, I am taking an example as PLSQL store procedure. Okay. So later, with the based of this PLSQL store procedure, you can develop some other programs and you can register in Oracle applications. So finally, what we are going to achieve is, I have a program, I have a PLSQL program, I wanted to run that program from the Oracle applications. How to do that? Okay, that is here. So develop a procedure and register in Oracle applications to see the output. So, okay. So, to see the users, okay, and register it in Oracle application. I wanted to see the output, okay, this output. Output of the procedure is this. Like I want user ID and username and, for example, creation date. Okay, this is my output. User ID, username and creation date. Agenda is creating concurrent programs. We are creating the concurrent program to see the output of the PLSQL store procedure. The step 1. Develop the procedure first with 2 mandatory parameters. 2 mandatory parameters. One is error bug, okay, and second one is red code. Error bug and red code. So error bug is nothing but to pass the error message. Red code is to pass the error code. Okay. So these two are the mandatory parameters in PLSQL. Whenever you want to register a PLSQL procedure register a PLSQL procedure in Oracle applications, we have to create the concurrent program. We have to create the procedure with these 2 parameters. Okay. Okay, and we procedure user ID, username, creation date, and we'll also select the responsibilities also. Responsibilities that user is.
Any reason that these 2 parameters are mandatory? Because PLSQL procedures, there are no mandatory, right?
Yeah, in standard, correct. In normal Oracle PLSQL procedure, there is no parameter called error bug and red code. But when you register the PLSQL stored procedure in Oracle applications, these 2 are the mandatory. And why these 2 are mandatory is, when you run the procedure from the Oracle applications, if any error in the procedure, that error message and error number will be passed to the Oracle applications. So to pass that error number and error message, okay, we have to use these 2 parameters. To pass the error message to the Oracle applications and error code to the Oracle applications, and these error messages we can see in the log file of the program.
The default log? Huh?
Yeah, it's a default log, yes.
What is the default log?
Yeah, the default log, when you register this, there are 2 things, view output, view log. Okay, view output and view log. So in the view log, whatever the exceptions and error messages you will handle, those will go to the view log. And all the output will go to the view output. Okay, that I will show now. So, okay, now develop a procedure to see the users and register in Oracle applications. Okay. So to see the, just I'll put responsibilities of the selected user. This is my requirement. Selected user. So user ID will be the parameter. And register in Oracle applications to see the output of the procedure. Okay. Whenever I select a user, I wanted to see what is the user ID, username, and when it is created, what are the responsibilities that user is having. So, for example, inventory, and for example, purchase. So, this is my requirement. So, there is a program with a parameter. So, normally, okay, if you don't consider this error work and red code, generally how we develop the procedure. So just I'll go to. So I'm using SQL, which will be convenient to everyone instead of using this code. Okay. So first we are going to create a program. This is step 1. Okay. Yeah. So I'm developing the procedure. ED, for example, users responsibility procedure dot SQL. Okay, this is my procedure. I am trying to create this procedure. So it's like normal PL/SQL procedure only, no difference except few things. Create or replace procedure first. Okay, you can give the procedure name users and responsibility proc. So the mandatory parameters are okay error bar. You have to give out where character, and another one is red code. Okay, that is out number. These two are the mandatory parameters. After this, you have to give your parameter. For example, my parameter is I wanted to pass a user ID. So I am giving P user ID, that's a parameter, in number. The parameter I am going to pass. So with this user, I wanted to get all the responsibilities assigned to this user. Is. Okay, then begin. So what will be the code for this to get the responsibilities? So the query you can prepare first. Okay. So what is the output we want? User ID and okay, fu dot user ID, then fu dot username and fu dot creation date and fu dot responsibility. So I am taking from the FR table, that is FND responsibility BL. So responsibility name from FND underscore user FU, then FND underscore user underscore resp underscore groups direct, that is for example FURG, and FR dot responsibility I guess name. User ID equal FURG dot user ID and FURG dot responsibility ID equal FR dot responsibility ID and FR dot FU dot user ID equal. I'll check with 1318, that is the operations user.
Gopal, table name you have given wrongly. FND responsibility underscore BL.
Oh, okay, thank you. Responsibility rate. PILI.
I'm missing FR.
The FND responsibility BL FR. Yeah, FR. BIL. Okay. Yeah. So this is the, we'll use this in the cursor. So just I'll write cursor. User and responsibility cursor is this. Select fu dot user ID and all. Okay. so here what we'll use, the parameter we'll use here instead of 1318, that is p underscore user ID, the parameter which I'm going to pass from the Oracle applications. Then begin, okay. For user rest cursor in user underscore rest underscore rec. Then loop. Okay, here generally when you want to print in PL/SQL only, okay, if it is not in Oracle applications, then what we'll write to print it, dbms output.putline we'll write, right? But here we have to use fnd underscore file dot putline of fnd file dot output. If you want to print in the output, you have to write output, comma. So what values you are going to use? User rest. Just I'll put short name here instead of big name. Okay. UR rectangular. So I can write here UR underscore rec dot user ID. Okay. So then here we have to separate them by the pipe symbol, space. Okay. Something like this. Then it's the same as dbms output.putline only, but instead of dbms output.putline, we'll use this fnd file dot putline. In the bracket, we have to give again fnd file dot output. So fnd file dot putline it's a common, either it is log or output. Fnd file is a package, and this is the procedure which has some parameters. So output, to see the output in the output file, and log, if you mention log here, it will show in the log file. Okay. So here UR underscore rec dot username. So I'm giving some space here. Okay. Then UR underscore rec dot creation date we want. Okay. So just I'm aligning to understand easily. So all the PL/SQL logic is same, there is no change. So then UR underscore rec dot responsibility name. Okay, then bracket close. So it will show user rec dot user ID, username, creation date, responsibility name for the selected user. After this, then you can say, for example, fnd underscore file dot putline of fnd file dot log. Okay, for example, and this is a procedure which we developed to show the responsibilities assigned to particular user. So user ID is a parameter, that's an in parameter which we are going to pass. Okay. And what are the other changes is fnd file dot putline, fnd file dot output, fnd file dot putline, fnd file dot log. So to see in the log, we have to use this. Going forward, extensions if you handle, we use log. Writing like put, that means you want to print it as an output, then we will use output. Errors and exceptions we will handle with the log file. Okay. So now we will try to create this procedure. Same exit.
Gopal, 1 second.
Yes, Satish, go ahead.
There are two mistakes in the procedure. The procedures, from the starting, it's not procedures.
Okay.
And you have missed
procedure.
You have missed the single quote in the output line. Second one, username after username.
Here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Any other changes? Okay, thanks,
No.
Satish.
Yeah.
Then cursor variable and loop you have to swipe, I think.
Cursor variable. This cursor,
And you have to swipe variable in.
Correct, it should be in the reverse. Yeah.
here red code where we are using?
Here we are not using that. When you run this procedure from Oracle applications, right? Okay, if any error messages, this will be passed. This procedure will pass the message red code. But if you want to print that red code, then you can write. For example, if you are putting any exception, right, in any query, but exception you can write like appended file dot put line of appending file dot log comma red code. Like,
So only during the exception only it will generate. Huh?
yeah, yes. Any error, it can be like, for example, when you write a select statement, it could be too many rows, or when no data found, or when others. Normally we'll use when others and we'll use that red code. What is that SQL writing code? Or instead of that, you can write SQL ERRM also. But the thing is, why this is required is when this procedure is called or triggered from the Oracle applications, if any errors and messages, error codes, it will be passed to the Oracle applications.
Okay.
So, and these are the mandatory, and this order will be the same. Record and error code we can give in any order, but any other user parameters should be after these parameters. We cannot use this parameter first, then standard parameters next. It is not like that. So first should be the standard parameters, then user parameters should be given. Is clear, Murli?
Yeah.
So procedure is created. Okay, so this part is done. Develop the procedure with two mandatory parameters. One is error log and to pass the error message and red code. Okay. I will put the message program also here. So before sending, I add this what is appended file and what is appended file.log. So instead of writing now, I'll put the message about it and write the note of this and send you the document. So this step 1 is done. Now step 2, create the concurrent program executable. Okay, this is step 2. To register about procedure, register above procedure in Oracle applications. So what we have to do is create a concurrent program executable first. So what is the navigation for this? The navigation is we have to go to system administrator responsibility. Okay, we have to go to system administrator responsibility, then security, sorry, not security, concurrent in that program and that executable. Okay, this is a navigation. We have to go to system administrator responsibility in that concurrent, then program, then we have to go to executable. Okay. So I'm going to Oracle applications now. So we have to go to system administrator responsibility first. So I log in with operations user. When you are trying, you can log in with operations or you can log in with your own credentials. So we have to go to system administrator responsibility in this. Okay, system administrator. Then we have to go to concurrent and we have to go to program and we have to go to executable here. We have to click on executable. Okay. So now here executable name you can give anything. Okay, just XYZ you can write, but it's better you maintain the same name Okay, the same name what you have given the procedure, right? So you can maintain the same name everywhere. So it is easy to remember. Okay, to remember easily, better you give the executable name as well as procedure name. Short name also can be the same. Application. The application will be from which responsibility you would like to submit this program, run this program. So I can, for example, I will give inventory, or I can give purchase. Description is not mandatory, but you can write users and users with their responsibilities. Okay. So here execution method is there, right? Here it should be PLSQL stored procedure. Okay. Then execution file name. If you have package, then we can give package.procedure or package.function you can give. But now we have only the procedure, so I'm giving the procedure name. Okay. These steps are important. Now here executable, right? That is our procedure name. And short name. Short name also I am giving the procedure name. Application. From which responsibility you would like to give. Submit or run. But it is not compulsory that inventory, if you give inventory, we have to submit only from inventory responsibility. It is not like that. You can submit from different responsibilities also. Then execution method. This is very important. It should be PLSQL stored procedure. So going forward, if you develop any SQL loader script reports, you can select. If it is report, you have to select report. If it is JavaScript, we can select JavaScript. If it is an SQL loader, we can select SQL loader. SQL plus, we can select here. So now it is a PLSQL stored procedure. Execution file name. This is very important. Execution file name. So it should be the procedure name. Okay, it should be the procedure name. Now after this, save and close the part. Okay, just we have to save. It should show the message one record applied and saved. Close this. Now this is the first step. Okay, then step 3. Not step 3, the second step only, 2.2. Create. Now create or define. You should say define the concurrent program. Okay. So to define the concurrent program, the navigation is it's the same. System administrator, concurrent program, executable, everything is same. But here we have to give define. The navigation is same. In the system administrator, we have to go to concurrent program define. Okay. So concurrent program define. Double click here. So the define format is open. Now here program name. So what program name you would like to give? Okay. For example, what's the name we have given yesterday? Okay. So Oracle apps, users, and responsibility list. Okay. Some name. So here we can give the company name here. Short name. So now the short name will be the same procedure name. Okay. So that easy to remember it. Okay. And application inventory. This name I can give here. Description. Executable. Executable should be the short name of this. The short name we have given right here. It should be the executable. So the short name what we have given is user_proc. User_rest_proc. Okay, user_rest_proc inventory. Okay, so here the program, for example, at labs, users and responsibility listed. Then short name. Short name is user press and application. Inventory, description. The description I'm doing save. Yeah, coming. Executable name is there. Right? This name is this name, short name of the executable. This we have. That is the link here. Short name of the executable form. Okay, and method will be displayed automatically. It will populate. So that is PLSQL store procedure. Okay, so next there is a parameter, right? The parameter you can just click here. Parameter is there. We save this. And the format, you can change the format as text or XML, PDF, etc. But as of now, by default, it is showing format as text. You take it text only. Click on the parameters. You have to click on the parameters. Parameters. So the parameter sequence is there, right? If you have multiple parameters, you can give 10, 20, 30, 40, something like this. So user ID is the parameter. Value set. The value set, whenever it is a number, you can click here and you can just give percentile and enter. It will have different types of value sets here. So we can create our own value set in future, okay, to prepare the list of values. But as of now, what you can do, it's a number, right? So you can take this 10 number. It's all how many digits you wanted to enter. If it is character, you can take character. Okay, if it is date, you can take date also. Here you can see the date also. So I am taking 10 number. As of now, you take 10 number. We'll discuss in detail in upcoming class about it. So 10 number, and whether it is required, you want it mandatory, then you have to choose required. Okay, this is only the option we will use. If it is not mandatory, you can take. Okay, I'll put it as required. Okay. So here the parameter sequence and parameter. Okay, so the sequence you can give any sequence, that is parameter is this user ID. It is a free text, you can use space and all. Okay, then coming to the validation. So in the validation value set you take as 10 number.
Error buff and red code no need to register.
Not, yeah, that they are the standard parameters. For them, we don't give anything. Not required. So value set number, the required. Choose required is either yes, no. That means check or uncheck. Okay. Then save and close the form. So if you have two parameters, you can give 10. The text parameter you can give. The parameter at any time you can enable or disable it. Save this. So it will show one record applied and saved. Now close this. Okay. So registration is completed. Register process is completed. But see the output Oracle applications. For that, this concurrent program we have to attach it to the responsibility. So directly we cannot attach to the responsibility. What we have to do, request group we have to attach. As discussed earlier, every responsibility will have a menu and request group. So these procedures, concurrent programs should be attached to the request group of the responsibility. It should be attached to the request group of the responsibility, not to the menu. So this here, the step. Now assign above concurrent program to the request group of the responsibility. Okay, so responsibility. Example, inventory design operations. I wanted to run it from the inventory design operations. from anywhere you can submit that, but inventory, if I am use inventory operations USK request group, I can do it from there only. So, okay. Now, how you will do it? Navigation. In the same system administrator only. System administrator, we have to go to security, responsibility. In that, there is a request. The menu called request. We have to go to, okay, once this is done, close this. We have to go to security, then responsibility, then request. The request is that double click on. So, but what is the request group? We don't know, right? What is the request group for the inventory responsibility? So, close this. We have to search the request group. Define. Go to say security, responsibility, define. We have to search that responsibility here. So, for which responsibility you wanted to use to submit this program? Inventory is an operations example. Control F11. This request group all inclusive is there, right? Okay. So that responsibility. Here I am putting every point, each and every point I am putting. Press F11 and enter the existing responsibility. That is inventory vision operations USA. Okay, then press Control F11. Press F11, enter this, press Control F11 to see the responsibility name. Now copy the request group. Okay, so that is all inclusive GUI. Once this is done, close this form. Close this. Close the form. Now again go to system administrator. Once we copied that request group, we have to go to the system administrator. Instead of define, you have to take request. Okay, you have to take request. So I'll go to request. Press F11 again. Press F11 and enter the request group name. So the request group name is this. Okay, so press F11, enter the request, press Control F11. We have to press Control plus F11. So all the requests which are already submitted are displayed. Okay. Now we want to attach our program. So you click here, click on this plus symbol. Here you write your program name. So what is our concurrent program name? Oracle Apps Users and Responsibility List, right? So I'll take this, I'll give this. Okay, it is attached. Save it. Okay. Insert a record by selecting plus. Okay. So now attach the concurrent program. After this, save and close the file. So more practice is required to become familiar with these forms. Okay. So maybe this is the first example. It may be little bit confusing or it is little bit difficult to understand, but by practicing you will familiar with all these forms. It's not a big deal. So okay, this is saved now. Close this. Okay, so this part is done. Next, submitting the program. Step 4. Submitting the program to see the output of or not. So what we have to do is first switch to the responsibility. Responsibility, that is inventory, vision, operations, USK. Okay, we have to switch to the responsibility because we assign to inventory responsibility, right? So we have to switch to the responsibility. Here you have to click here and start typing inventory. So inventory business operations, double click on that. Inventory business operations is open. So how you will submit the program? We have to go to view requests. We have to go to view requests, submit a new request. Submit a new request, single request. Okay, click OK. Here we have to give the program name. The program name is this. Okay, so what we did here, we have to go to view request, submit a new request, then in that single request. Okay, these are the steps. Submit a request, new request, single request. So it will ask you the name. So what is the name here? The program name is this one, Oracle users, right? So it is asking you the name. Okay. So we'll give the name here, tab. It will ask you the parameter. We made it as required, right? So that is required thing. So what user ID you will give? I want to give 1318 example. Okay. So click OK. Submit. Here after this it is showing the parameters. We have to click on submit. Submit a new request. Request is submitted. This is submitted. Submit a new request? No. Click on find to see the existing request we submitted, right, already. So to see that, we click on find. So it is running. The page is pending. If you double click here, it will show, it will change that. Page could be pending, running, completed. Okay, it is completed with normal status. It may completed with warning, it may completed with errors, it may completed with normal. So it is completed with normal. There are two things now, view output and view log. So if you want to see the output, click here. So it will show the output. So this user ID has, or this operations user has these many responsibilities. Okay, these many responsibilities this user has. Want to see the log file, we can click here. So what is the log file we have given? Some successfully completed we have given, right? So start of the log message, successfully completed, end of the log message. So whatever you write in the view log, it will show that here. In our procedure we have given fnd file.putline of fnd file.log successfully completed. In this we have given output. So this is how we have to register Oracle applications, PL SQL program for the Oracle applications. Okay. Yeah, Satish, do you have any questions, Satish? I'm sorry, Satish. Hello?
I think Gopal Satish has left. I saw him, in the room.
Oh, okay. 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 Thanks, Mahesh. Murali, do you have any questions?
Yeah, that's me.
Archana, you have any questions?
Questions in the sense not clearly understandable for me, sir.
Okay. See, that's what you can stop me at any point of time. Whenever I am trying to explain, you stop anywhere and you try to clear all your doubts then and there.
Okay, fine.
So, okay, now tell me what. Yeah.
Actually, we created some PSQL procedure over there and we registered here and we run okay. But what is the link between this concurrent program? What is procedure we created and executable, that is okay. But what about this concurrent program actually?
See, okay. See, concurrent program is basically to register the PLSQL procedure in other applications.
Okay.
Okay. Normally, what we do to run the procedure in SQL form, you write @filename.sql, right?
Okay.
Instead of that, you want to run that. You want to see the output of the PLSQL procedure in Oracle applications.
Okay.
So for that, first what we did, we developed the procedure.
Okay.
Okay. After that, we are registering it. If you look at the step 2, clearly I have mentioned register above procedure in Oracle applications. To see that output of the procedure or run that procedure in Oracle application, we have to follow these steps.
Okay.
Okay. So first what we have to do, concurrent program executable. We have to create a concurrent program executable.
Okay.
In that executable, you will have executable name that you have to give. This is the procedure name, short name, any name you can give there.
Okay. Okay.
Short name also you can give anything. Application also you can give anything. So these 3-4 things you can give anything. But execution method is there, right? It should be what?
Okay.
PLSQL stored procedure.
Okay.
So why it is PLSQL stored procedure? Because we are running the PLSQL program.
Okay.
Okay. The execution file, it should be the procedure name only.
Okay.
So whatever the procedure name I have given here,
Okay.
okay, this procedure name we have to give.
Fine.
Got it right? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So executable is created. After the executable is created, we have to define the program. So why we have to define things? We cannot assign this to the responsibility. From any responsibility directly you cannot use the executable.
Okay.
So for that we have to use the define concept. Define the concurrent program. So to define it, we have to go to system administrator, concurrent program define.
Okay.
Okay. Now the program name you can give anything, any program name you can give. That user friendly name. User can understand easily. Short name also you can give. Application, whatever you have given above, that's will give. Description also you can give anything. Okay. But under executable there is a name. Here you have to give the procedure name. Short name is there, right?
Okay.
So what if you give X here, it should be X here. Okay. Yeah. And method should be PLSQL stored procedure. It will come automatically.
Okay, fine.
Then parameters. In the parameters, you give the sequence number. You can give 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that. And what is the parameter that you are going to pass?
Okay.
Their validation is there, right? In the value set, you have to give 10 number because user ID is a number, right? So we have to give number.
Okay.
Required. You want to make it as yes or no, and check or uncheck. So that is, if you give check there, it will be mandatory.
Okay.
Save and close. Then save and close upon. So why this step 2 is we are doing?
First for registration.
Correct.
And the step 2 is for registration and for this defining.
Correct.
Next one is for defining.
Yeah, whole process is called you are registering your PLSQL program in Oracle applications.
Okay, fine.
Be a program. Okay, many programs we are going to develop, but we should not run them in the SQL form, right? Because we are using for Oracle applications. We are developing for Oracle applications. So those programs we have to run from Oracle applications. How you will run? Okay. So once you register, you have to once you develop, you have to register it in Oracle applications. Correct.
Yes.
After this, this program we created, right? This we have to assign to the responsibility. From which responsibility you want to assign? From system administrator, from inventory responsibility, from purchasing responsibility, from which responsibility you are going to run or user is going to run. For that, for example, I want to run it from inventory responsibility. Okay. So when I want to run from the inventory responsibility, I have to assign the above program to the inventory responsibility. So how you will assign it? how you will attach the concurrent program, above concurrent program to this responsibility is, first you cannot attach any program to the responsibility directly. We cannot attach any program to the responsibility directly. So what we have to do is, for every responsibility there will be a request group, right?
Okay.
Yesterday we discussed, right, when we created a request
Yes,
to the responsibility, that request group we have to find. So to find the request group, we have to go to system administrator, security, responsibility, define.
Okay.
Then press F11 and search the existing responsibility, example inventory vision operations USA.
Okay.
Okay. There you will see the responsibility name. Okay. When you press Control F11, we will see the responsibility name and request group name. What is the request group name for that? All inclusive GUI. Okay.
Okay.
We have to close this now. Then go to security, responsibility request. Press F11 and search the request group. The request group we copied right here, that we have to search. Then attach your concurrent program there. Then save it. After that, submit it. How you will submit? We have attached it to the inventory vision operations, right?
Yeah.
So we have to switch to that responsibility. Now, we are in system administrator here. We have to switch to inventory responsibility. How you will switch? We have to here and put this. Find switch responsibility. Okay. Responsibility. To switch to the responsibility. Then once we change the responsibility, we have to go to view requests and submit a new request, single request. There we have to give our program name. Submit. So it is difficult to understand first step. You have to do many programs.
Okay.
When you start working, then you will come to know how to do it. So there is a assignment. Next assignment is this. We have like some queries are there, right? Yesterday I was asking you to develop some queries, right? So assignment. The assignment is develop the procedure to show all active users and register it in Oracle applications. Okay. This need to be submitted. Need to submit from purchasing vision operations responsibility. Okay. No parameters in this. There are no parameters in this. Okay. Simple assignment. And second assignment. Develop a procedure to show all the responsibilities with responsibility ID, okay, and responsibility name, menu name, application name, and request group name. Application name, request group name. Okay. Submit from any responsibility. Any responsibility, it's up to you. Okay. Submit from any responsibility. Do the same topic we discussed in our class. Same thing but with the different names. Same, but you have to practice that. So for these two, no parameters, but for this, there is a parameter that we have to discuss. So if you do these three, all your questions, doubts, everything will be clear. And I will also understand how much you are getting when I am trying to explain. so that I can change way of teaching or how to check or how to teach. That will give me some space to understand. Okay, Archana, you got it?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So first you do this, okay? First you do this,
Okay.
then you start working on this. When you start working on this, many doubts will come. It is really confusing. For freshers, it is really confusing, but slowly you will get into that. That's not a problem. It is not
Sir,
very big. Yeah,
sir, one doubt, sir.
yeah.
These procedures and everything, if we run the Toad only, we don't get this output, sir. Without registering over there in Oracle applications, can't we run all these procedures and all in database only, sir?
That is normal PLSQL. It is
We
normal
can't
PLSQL.
get output regarding this user ID, how many responsibilities are there, how many users are there. Can't we get here only, sir? Running the PL
For
SQL
example,
directly in the database, means in Toad itself, giving all this procedure is there, no sir, FU, user ID, username and all. We can't get output over here only. Why you are registering over there? Means any practical example. Why you are doing registering? Why you are using concurrent program? Can we run all these procedures in directly in the database only?
see, any object that you are developing, finally, any program, even normal learning.
Gopal, I'll
Okay.
explain it.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
I use DBMS for output line. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You'll get the result in PL SQL. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
But end users, you have to think always about the end users.
Okay.
Like end users don't know PL SQL to run. They will use only Oracle application screen.
Okay. Fine.
If they will go and submit the request, then it will internally call this PL SQL program and it will display the result in the output. They will click the output or log. That's it.
Okay, fine.
That
But
is the
because
reason.
of this end users, end users, they don't know this procedure names and all. Directly they'll go and they'll click on that, they'll get
Correct.
output
Correct.
directly. Okay,
That is the
fine,
reason
fine.
we are using full package. That is
Okay,
the
fine.
difference.
Thank you. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Murli. So anything you do, okay, anything we are doing, it's for the business only. Okay, so
Yeah.
no business user will do anything manually, like how we are, they will not write the programs and they will not run the programs from the Toad or SQL prompt. Even
Yes.
yesterday we created the responsibility. So
Yes.
when the responsibility is also we are creating for the users only. Because
Okay.
finally in the business, users will involve.
Yes.
When you develop a project, right, when you develop a project, finally who is going to use the project? Users
Yeah.
are going to use the project. Company is going to
Yeah.
use the project. We will not run the project all the time. We will develop it by keeping what's their end user requirement.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so when
Okay.
you register, so you have to register it in Oracle applications because the program is going to submit by the user. And the user
Yeah.
will not submit the program from the SQL prompt or from the Toad because even they don't know how to do it.
Yes.
Okay, so when you want to register in Oracle applications, what you have to do to see that output, you have to use the FND file output file.
Yeah.
Okay, not the DBMS output output file.
Okay. FND underscore file.
FND underscore file output line. Instead of DBMS output, we have to write FND file. Instead of put line, it's a put line is same. Only just instead of this FND file, you have to write DBMS underscore output.
Yes.
And this is also required. But either you want to see it in the output file or you want to see it in the log file.
Okay.
Okay. So do those three tasks. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, we'll discuss. And these concepts, right? These AOS we will be doing frequently across the Oracle applications forms. Okay. All other topics we will be like doing these jobs, concurrent programs and values, etc. Okay. It is not that okay, initially we'll do it, again we'll forget about it or we'll not use it. Frequently we will use this. So that Like easily you will understand when you will familiar with all the forms. That's not a problem. So, but initially you have to just think about it. What is step by step? Those steps you have to remember. It is something like you have to by heart it. After this step we have to do this. Okay, after this step we have to do this. Like first we have to create the concurrent program executable, then we have to define the concurrent program, and then we have to find the request group, then we have to attach the concurrent program to the request group. Then we have to switch to the responsibility. So these steps are a bit difficult to remember. So that is why with the practice only you will come to know. Okay, Archana?
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't receive any mail from your side to share these notes and course contents.
Yeah,
Okay,
I will give.
Yeah, you send it to me, I'll reply to them. Okay.
The previous notes also please send me, sir. Which
Sure.
are the notes is there? Please send me, sir. I'll give a message to you.
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
email. Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, no problem. Mahesh, any questions?
No, Gopal, I'm fine. I mean, I have to
Okay.
practice this.
Yeah, that is very important.
Yeah, I have a off. I told you, right, Gopal, tomorrow I have to go a little. I mean, I will be coming early but from tomorrow I have off.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because of the
it is.
Thanksgiving, I have off.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Only for tomorrow you won't be available.
No. From tomorrow to Sunday, I don't have any work now.
Oh, okay. Oh, got it. Yeah, so from tomorrow onwards, you will have more time to practice and do all
Yes.
these things. Okay, got it. I shared the credentials. I think you would have tested it. It's working fine?
No, I did not. I will test it now. And do we have a PLSQL class?
Yeah, it's there now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, thanks, Manish. Thanks, Murli. Thanks for your
Thank
time. Okay, thanks, Archana.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. హలో అశోక్ గారు ఇది నాకు ఒకటి 10 to 11 సెషన్ ఉందండి ఇది గో టు మీటింగ్ ఏమో కంటిన్యూ చేయొచ్చు కదా అంటే మధ్యలో ఉన్నా డిస్కనెక్ట్ అయిందండి అందుకని ఉన్నారు నిన్న ఒక క్యాండిడేట్ ఉంది దిస్ ఈస్ యూజింగ్ వైల్ లూప్ there is another statement for loop. You can also use for loop. That is again to simplify your programs. Okay, for loop. The for loop is it is like this. Same declare again. For variable in start value, you have to use start value here and end value. Start value and stop value we have to give. Then loop statements. And loop. So here, when you want to increment the value, we are writing C equals C plus 1 something, right? But here it is not like that. Automatically it will increment value by 1 all the times. Incremented by 1 all the times. So for example, So for example, declare C number, then begin for C in 1.10. I can say loop dbms output dot put line of C and loop. So no C equals C plus 1 is required here. Okay, that will be taken care by the for itself. Okay, 1 to 10. So you can also give the reverse here. Reverse 1 to 10. So it will print in reverse. Clear, right, Mahesh? Mahesh, you there?
Yes, Gopal.
So these
Yes,
three
I'm here.
types of loop, yeah. So these three types of loops we discussed in yesterday's class.
Okay.
And we should familiar with these topics before we start the new topic, that is very important topic in PLC, that is the cursors.
Okay.
As of now, what we discussed, they are just basics, but they are very important. Like if condition, how to use if condition, and how to use these loops, they are very important.
Okay.
So maybe I think we can take some time today, we can just practice these programs. I will send all the notes.
Okay.
Just you execute it and do some changes, what will happen? That is what is important.
Okay.
Okay, Mahesh. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Saif, please go ahead with your questions now.
Yeah, should I share my screen?
Yeah.
So should I ping you the programs?
Yeah, even either the way is fine. You ping your programs.
So how should I do that in this? Okay, chat button is there.
Chat button is there. Yeah, you can just copy paste it.
Okay. Okay. So this is yesterday's. I'm just chatting this.
Okay.
So this is for printing. Yeah, printing the odd. This is printing the even number. So this is I got this with for loop. With for loop, it is working for me, but with while loop, I'm not able to get it correctly. Hence, I'm able to identify my odd and even records.
Okay, so this program, right? Okay, A equal number. What is this? You want to print even numbers or odd numbers?
Even. In this P, we means in this
even
P, I'm
numbers,
getting one.
So you have to use if statement right here.
Okay.
If P equal to 0, then only you have to print that A value. Right, when you will print A, for example, I cannot write A here. I write in the output, I can print O2. So when I can print 2, because when I divide the number 2 with the 2, if the remainder is 0, then I can print 2, right?
Yes.
Then next, similarly, 3 I cannot print, but 4 I can print.
Yeah.
Because 4 is also, when you divide it, it will be remainder is 0. So when the remainder is 0, we have to print this value, not the remainder. So your program should be like this. So your program should be so here if P equal to 0, then print this. Print what? A.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so small if condition was needed.
Yeah, if condition is required, and here A. Or you can also do this. Yeah, you can do this. No? Otherwise, say we want to print numbers from say 2. Okay, n number equal to. Then what you can do here, begin While n less than or equal to 100, then do DBMS output dot put line of n, that is 2, then 2 equal to plus 2. N loop.
Oh.
That's it. That is also fine, but this is also enough. Right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
even numbers always include start from 2 and always incremented by 2, 4. So even if you want to print odd numbers, you can take n number equal to 1 here.
1, yeah, 1 plus 2.
Yeah, 1 plus 2. I can say here 99.
Yes. Yeah, this is actually. For loop actually I got, but I was not. I was thinking there I used if condition, but it didn't click my mind to use the same over here.
Okay.
Okay. So that is good. So I'll change it accordingly. So now this program. Yeah. So I'm just sending this.
Okay. Oh, very big program. These assignments you are taking from the document which I sent, right?
No,
Even I
I'm
have
just
given
trying.
some assignments.
I
of
did those.
your own
I'm just doing. I'm just doing some R&D on employee
okay,
table.
perfect. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So here I've given the statement above. So I think you didn't copy that. So program to update salary by 10% if an employee commission is null, and 20% if it is not null. So yeah.
Okay.
So this is working, Gopal. So you just cross check. Well, read the statement and then cross check.
Okay. So program to update salary by 10% if an employee commission is null and 20% if not null. Okay. So you are selecting for particular employee. Perfect. If the commission is null, then update EMB set salary equals salary plus 10 by 100. Salary equals salary plus salary into 10 by 100.
Yeah. So that
Maybe
is
you will change
maybe.
it. Yeah.
No, it didn't went actually. It is here, but it didn't went.
Okay.
Special character, just in chat, special character is not getting there.
Shall I run this program?
Yeah, so I'll just give you 2 employee numbers. Give me a second.
Okay.
Select from employee. So 7369 and 7499. So let's go for 7369. So I think 7369 there is employee commission is null, I guess.
Yeah. So it is completed successfully.
Yeah, it is working, but the records are not reflecting accordingly. So here, see, what is the output? 7369 commission is, it does not show null over here or what? And also, can you see this?
Okay, let me check this table. Employee 7369, right?
Yeah.
7369 commission is null.
First record.
Commission is null, right?
Yes.
So it is not updated anyway.
Yeah, if you see the output now.
Okay, that is 1300.
Yeah, so here 7369 commission is, so it does not reflect null over here, so it is showing blank. So that is null we have to consider.
In the table, right?
No. When you executed this above the query, PLSQL procedure successfully completed.
Right.
Above that, there is a statement: employee 7369 commission is and salary 1300. Yeah. So it does not show null, right? Means explicitly it does not reflect null over there.
No, because there is a null value, right? So the space means it is nothing but null.
Okay. And also, if you'll see, hence salary 1300 increased by 10%. That is, so here at least the amount. Can we show the? yeah, I mean, so 1300 plus 10%, let's say 1430. So the amount.
Okay. So finally, what you want to update that in the commission column, right?
Yes, I want to update the commission also. Also, can this in this statement at the end it is showing the updated amount should show here 10%.
Okay. Yeah. So if this is a condition, then we will update EM pay sets. You are trying to update the salary only, not the commission, right? But you should update commission, right?
Okay, just
It should be commission. So should I write commission? Commission equal salary plus salary into 10 by 100.
no. It is salary only. It's just show the output, the employee table. That is correct. Program is good. Just show the table.
No, it is showing 1430.
Okay. Oh, this is showing correct. But the here in the output it is not showing. It is showing only 1300 in the statement EBMS output. Is there any way we can bring that?
Yeah. So what you can do here, LN salary assigned right here.
Yeah.
Here, if the commission is null, then you can say ln underscore salary equal ln underscore salary plus ln underscore salary into 10 by 100. Okay. So here set salary equal ln salary compute. So if the commission is null, then I am taking 10% and we are updating that ln salary, new salary into ln salary variable. And we are printing the LN salary here. So the LN salary is selected, but the salary is selected, old salary is selected. But we haven't done anything with the LN salary. Now I am adding 10% to that LN salary and I am updating that LN salary into salary variable. I am trying to print it.
Okay.
Now it will work now. It's same here also.
We'll have to end that also. We'll have to end that if also.
Yeah, it is there. Line number 12. What is line number 12?
It's not showing. You'll have to do L.
This one, right?
I think this
Semicolon
line number semicolon is there now. So line number 10. So we are starting with if.
Correct.
So this if needs to be end. Okay. So it is end only one if only.
Else. Yeah. Okay, got it. This colon space is there.
Okay. This is how we could find out the distance.
So it comes else 20%, right? 1573. Already 14 something was there. It's correct, right? Sign.
7369. What is it? 1573.
Yeah, 1573 is showing.
Okay, if we run it again, so it should be 20. It should be increased to 20% because. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, no. It's because the commission is not null. Na? Commission is null.
Commission is not right. So
Yeah. So only
1730. It is increased to 1730.
Okay, just enter one different number. Maybe let's say so. Alan 7499. His commission is not null. 7499.
Salary not increased.
But 20% it should have been na. So because we have written 20%.
Yeah, that is correct. But you have written the statement. Why this is?
So
It is increased. Actually, it is increased. But it is increased by 2520. It is increased. 2100. Only the statement is pending because you have given the statement.
Yeah. I'll modify that.
Yes.
Okay, so the condition was I was not giving the correct condition. Okay. So and this is the last one. So I think in this also. Let me.
You're sending another one?
Yeah. So even this is working. I don't know whether I'm checking correctly or not. So I just wanted to cross. Now this is now, yeah. I think the same thing actually which you showed now. If actually maybe that you just try this out. So just write a PLSQL program to update the commission of an employee. Now here we are updating the commission. In previous we were updating the salary.
Right.
So if you'll see 7839, so it is I think it is null. So let me cross check.
So should I run this?
Where employee number equals to 7839. So let's cross check.
You want me to run this program?
Yeah. So you can give any number like 7698, I guess.
Yes. Unknown command beginning.
Just change that number, Gopal. 7698. Make it employee number 7698.
Okay.
So his commission is null. So first time it should reflect as 500 in the table.
7698, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Your data form. (7698). Sorry. Okay. 7698.
Okay.
Right side. Yeah. 7698. Commission is updated to 500. It is updated.
Okay. It is updated. Means okay. So why that again it is showing null? So is it because of means in the output? So here it is saying commission has been updated to null, but in the table it is
Null
updated
means,
to 500. Again
because
that condition.
after updated, again you have to select it. The statement again we have to write it. Then because initially it is null, right? LN commission was null, right?
Yes, it is initially it was null. So then it was
When
updated
you
to
select
500.
it is null. Yeah, updated to 500. So that LN commission need to be updated again.
Okay.
So that means if you write the statement again here, now the updated commission will get it. Oh yes.
So I'll have to write any mechanism in spite of writing couple of times in one go only.
Sorry.
So, in spite of writing this select statement twice, can means any mechanism we can write only once.
Mechanism in the sense here, instead of this, if ln commission is null, then you put,
Okay.
then here itself
The
ln underscore
condition.
commission equal to 500. Here you can give ln commission.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this
So
is
like
not
in the
required.
previous program.
Yeah, right. Now the ln commission is this, right? So it will show that value. Here also same. Commission
Yes.
for commission into 10% something you are right.
Mm-hmm.
550. This showing 550 now. It is.
Yeah. Now maybe 610 something. See now the variance here 5 because it is showing the earlier, so that's what the message is not showing accurate.
No, we have given 500 earlier, right? But here commission equal to commission. Oh, it should update, right? 7698. Select commission, okay. But the commission is not null now. Okay. The commission is not null, right?
So there are else part now.
It will go to the else part, right? It will go to the else part. Commission equal to commission plus commission into 100, 10 by 100 there. Employee number equal to ln underscore EMP number. So this condition again we have to give here also. Ln equal to ln underscore commission plus ln commission into 10 by 100. So here we can give only ln commission. That's it. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Solve the
Seven.
case.
Yes.
Okay, so we have some assignments. Those assignments to be completed. Read a number and print its mathematical table.
Yeah, I did this.
Okay, you did it. Huh?
Yesterday I did.
So if I give 5 into 1.
In spite of this, try this one. Actually, just I was not getting. So out of the given 3 numbers, I want to print the second maximum number. Actually, I was
Second
not able to.
maximum.
Means, let's say if I'm entering 3 numbers, let's say 10, 15, 20. So it should print 15. Second maximum number.
Okay. So
we are declaring 3 variables. Begin. A is greater than B and B is less than C. greater than C, then
Okay, if A is the biggest number, then we don't want to print A, right?
yeah, out of the given three numbers, it could be either A, it could be B or C. Means even if I give a number like this, let's say 15, then I give 10, and then I give 20. So then it should print 15 only. So it's not fixed. The number, the second number would be entered only second time.
Okay.
Means it would be a random number.
Okay. So if the A is greater than B and A is less than C, right? Then
Yeah. So if it's
say
B
B
is
equal
greater
to A.
than B, then B.
Yeah, B greater than A, B is less than C, then let's say B I equal to B. And so C is greater than A and C is less than B. Then
20, 25, 15.
so A is greater than B, but A is not less than C. Okay.
So here, the second line 15, 20. So 20 should have.
That condition also we have to put. Okay. Yeah. So these two logics we have to put. Now B greater than A is there here also. B less than C and B less than A. Okay.
Yeah.
Just you need to do more validations.
Just ping me this.
Yeah, I sent you. Yeah, I never worked on it, but put more validations on this. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
There could be shortest way. It all depends on ideas.
Yeah, means the analytical skills. The thinking skills should come into picture. Is there any is there any mechanism to improve the logic?
What programs you are doing?
Huh?
Like you are writing different programs, right? Actually, that's how I used to write. I used to write more programs. Even I used to sit the hours together on the system when I was in
Yeah, just writing and
yeah, that will come with experience. There is no, the ideas will come with the practice of it. There is no other.
okay.
Yes, when you start writing different programs, you get more ideas.
Yeah.
That is why more practice makes man.
Yeah.
That is the statement.
Okay. No issues. Thank you.
No problem.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Yeah. Mahesh, any questions?
No. Maybe I'll just try to. Mahesh is not there, I guess.
I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mahesh, you have any questions, Mahesh?
I'm okay, Gopal. You said right. Practice makes man perfect.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for taking it positively.
Yeah.
Okay. I will send that principal document day by day since you have this couple of days time like me. So day one you can complete, then you can go to day 2, then you can go to day 3, something like that.
Yes, Gopal.
Sequence. Yeah, if you have any basic questions, then I can request site to wait for one day, so that one day I can spend it complete with you and clear all your doubts.
Sure.
So that once if you start practicing and if you face something it's difficult for you to understand, so that means site will also in the call, but the topic will not start. So unless we are on the same page. Because the next topic is very important. That is the reason I wanted to make sure we are clear in the basic concepts. The concepts is very important. And in the projects, cursors only we will do mostly. I mean procedures, but everywhere we will do cursors only. Maximum of 90% of the job we will do with the cursors. Okay, Manish. Yeah. Okay, Sai. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Take care. Bye.
Thanks for your time, Manish.
Yeah, thanks. Gopal,
Yeah, yes, Manish.
I might need some help on FSG, financial statement generators. I told you, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I might need it. Maybe tomorrow I will ask you the questions and all that.
Oh, okay, Mahesh. Sure, no problem.
Thanks.
Okay.
अरे बैंक का बिल कुछ देता
किसका?
तुम्हारा
हाँ नहीं मतलब वो दे देना लाने का था मैं भूल गया लेके नहीं आया
आगे तुम्हारा देना
नहीं हमारा नहीं है ये
फिर
वो वहाँ का है सामने वाले का है
2 नंबर फ्लैट बोली उसकी
नहीं ये फरीदा जैनुद्दीन दूध वाला उधर का है
ऐसे दे दे तो मजे
रहना मैं दे डाल दूंगा
हाँ
बदल के लेके आऊँगा
मैं ओटी का बोली 2 नंबर फ्लैट है तुम्हारा 2 नंबर है
अपना 2 नंबर है लेकिन ये वो ए विंग का है ये बी विंग है ना
ये हमारा बराबर 29 फ्लैट नंबर है ना
नाम देखो ना उसका
समीना
इसका नाम नहीं है 300 रुपये बिल आता ₹300 बिल आता उनका, अपना साला 900।
खुद पे भी लफड़ा करेंगे नहीं, मेरे आगे देखना पड़ेगा, अपने को करना पड़ेगा। ये बरोबर है 29 फ्लैट नंबर अपना।
तुम्हारे ओनर का नाम क्या है?
समीना।
हाँ बराबर है, समीना खान।
समीना खान बरोबर।
समीना खान इस्माइल,
हाँ बरोबर है।
फ्लैट नंबर 29।
600 कुछ तो है ना।
यहाँ पे किसी, इसका नाम सईद उस्मान है ना।
हाँ।
ये दूध वाला है, नहीं दूध वाला नहीं, दोहड़ वाला है, जैनुद्दीन दोहड़ वाला।
तू गैस लाएंगे क्या?
किसका? अपनी, तुम्हारा सब लाने का है।
नहीं, शमीम ने लिया हमारा था।
हाँ।
अब तुम लाने का खाली था, लाएंगे जब जरा बाहर जा
बुक किए लाए क्या?
बुक करके लाए सब।
तो अभी वो मिली, अभी नहीं मिलेगा ना, लेकिन
मिलता ना तो कल ले गया, कल
जाना
लेके
पड़ेगा।
अपन लेके आएगा।
हाँ।
बुक कर दिया लो,
ठीक है।
बुक करके लाएगा। चलो आओ। हाँ आओ, क्या हो रहा?
कुछ नहीं।